What is going on, everybody? Once again, Mr. Soul of a Man, Father for aka Demond Alvarez, coming at you live with another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So, getting straight into it. So, today we're going to be talking about the black sheep or the black sheep of the family. So, we all know who that is. That it could be two things. One, it could be on one end, it could be someone who's done something so crazy, so outlandish. We're talking about like that person that people kind of talk about and whisper about, in the background. You talk about molestation and all of that other stuff. Somebody who's stolen grandma's money, you know what I mean? Just someone who's just really done something, crazy that nobody really talks about. And, they really don't talk or associate with that person. And on the other side, the black sheep of the family could be someone who's just into something a little different. They walk a little different. They talk a little different. When they were a kid, people say, I don't know, there's something very different about that child, and they're very opinionated about said individual. They're someone who, they go against the grain. They could be that, that it could be that aunt who decided to start a business. It could be that kid who just wants to sit in and read all day. It could be somebody who, I don't know, who just went into Rastafarianism, just someone who's just completely a different, I would say a square peg who cannot fit in a round hole like the rest of society. Someone who, in a sense, marches to the beat of their own drum. They don't dress like everybody else. They don't talk like everybody else. This is someone who gets the mark of the family. They get in there, they're ostracized in a sense because people don't necessarily understand who they are. They don't understand, how, they're built, they're in a Mercedes driven world. They're built for tough. That's the that's the best way. That's one of the best ways I can yeah, me too. So, you know, um, just like when I started doing, tarot and oracle cards, and when I started to be able to tell people about their dreams, tell people who they are, tell people naturally what is to come in their lives, it's like you're deemed a little different. But you know what? I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. I can look myself in the mirror and I can still smile, because on this journey, you're gonna lose a lot of people, and a lot of folks, a lot of people are just gonna say, "Oh, why don't you just go get a regular job and blah blah blah." And there's nothing wrong with working. I've had jobs before. I was bored on a lot of them. I was. The money was okay, but I always felt like I was wasting my time. But these, being the quote unquote black sheep. To me, black is beautiful, black is powerful, black is romanticized, black is feared. Because why? Because people that look up at space and they can only dream and wonder because it's so, it's the cosmos. It's something that they'll probably never be able to reach. And these are people who are very in depth. These are people who are very deep. Within themselves. And, just people are just going to look at them. They're going to look at us and they're just going to say, you know what? I don't know. I just can't get it. I just can't figure it out. These are people who other folks look at them, and with all their degrees and they're know it all, whatever. They cannot figure you out for nothing in the world. That's a beautiful thing. That's how, and people often fear things they don't understand. And with the black sheep, and I'm talking about, and when I say the black sheep of the family, I'm coming more in a sense of the positive black sheep of the family, not someone who's done anything crazy or thrown their life away or, whatever. But even with that, even through the trials even through the trials and tribulations, you can have that triumph, you can have victory, and we're always going to have, he who laughs last, he who laughs last or she who laughs best. So we're always going to have that last chuckle when people, you may be the type of person like me. You may tell a joke and um, you may tell a joke and you may be the only one that get it. I can be that person. Like, I'll say something and sometimes I can make people laugh and sometimes people may be annoyed by that. But oh well, that's just who I am. I've been told before on the job, well, you're just gonna have to change who you are. And I'm like, are you crazy devil? I ain't nowhere in the world. But anyway, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's just, people, I don't know, man. People always, no matter how high and mighty they are in society, all of the breaks these people have, they look at you and how you can just walk in and be unbothered and just be so calm and cool, be collected, have all of your have all of your amazing knowledge and know-how and be able to just figure it out. Like during COVID when everybody's jobs was shutting down, you were probably so cool and be like, well, I guess I'll just file my unemployment, spend some time with the kids, or I'll just go work from home and I'll figure it out. And you did, and some of us are still, trying to figure it out. That's okay though, because you're going to get there. You still have a little time. But, the important thing is that, the black sheep is an old soul in present form. That's why people don't understand you, because they don't like to, they can't read you, and they don't like to look back at, they said those who don't learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. So you are the personification of you are the personification of walking history. You are your ancestors' greatest dream. That's why you can move like you move. That's how you can talk how you talk, and that's how you can walk how you walk. You're like that guy that can walk on water and turn water into wine, feed the multitudes with the loaf of bread and some fish, and all of that good stuff. You have the power of the tongue. You have the ability to speak life into your life, and you have the ability to speak light into a dark situation, and then people don't, people people can't see, for whatever reason, people can't see the light that you have inside of you. And it really scares them, and they don't. That's why, if you ever wondered, oh, man, why do people ever treat me? Why people treat me so different? Why? Because you're special. So if you are if you are that positive black sheep in the family, you are very special. Hey, what is going on? Pretty little brown skin. So you are very special. You are unique. You're that underdog. Within a sense, but you're an underdog with an overwhelming and overachieving. You're an overwhelming, overachieving being, and people like to be stuck on stupid in their little ways with their little achievements. And okay, cool. You got a good credit score, a house and a car, and a puppy. I mean, that's what society says that you're supposed to have. But how many people have written a book? How many people have how many people travel like you travel? How many people think outside the box like you think? Not outside the box. How many people see the shapeless and the formlessness of it? How many people see the formulas that you can see and that you can perceive, through all of the calculations and the things that you go through in life? They can't, because they can't. That's why, they only know what they know. And things that are not in books, things that are unlearned, things that even if you try to explain it to them, it would take, it will take generations for them to catch up with you. You're the scales of balance in the soul that's supposed to be here, that is coming forth to help people get to where they are, supposed to get to. Not saying that those other people don't have knowledge. They have knowledge in one specific area. They could be a chemist or a doctor, and that's good. But doctors are not gods. They're human beings with some medical knowledge, and there you go. They've read more medical books than the average person. But the important thing is that you have the freedom to walk. You have the freedom to walk and to go where you want to go and to make decisions. You are tapped. You are tapped into into the Most High, to the divine. So you don't have to keep running to the church house if you don't want to get a message from the preacher, all the time. And I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong. That's your thing. That's old school. And we're just moving into different times, so we can go to God, our angel guides and our ancestors now ourselves. So, we can pick the Bible up, if you so choose to do so, or your Quran or your Torah or whatever it is that you read, and then whatever you feel like that is insightful, or even if you're getting connected with your higher self, your higher consciousness, in a sense. And again, we're talking about the black sheep of the family and the power that this individual holds, not the black sheep in a sense of the person that's done something so heinous, they're sitting in prison. Not that black sheep, but I'm talking about the black sheep. Well, that individual walks a little different, talks a little different. They see things. They have vision. They have sight. They have the vision of. They have vision of the. Well, other people are visionless. They have this amazing vision. These people are romanticizing history. You're talking about your your Nefertiti's and and people on that level, who have been through things, been through the trenches, who understand, who saw and perceived in greater ways. But it's just entering that fierceness that you have that people just don't get. It's like, well, why do you talk like that? Why do you, they always have questions, and even if you try to explain it to them, he's just like, it's not that I am, but I am the great that I am. I just have this greatness that's inside of me. I had something, while everybody else stopped and gave up. I just kept running. I kept working out. I kept learning. I kept building. I kept growing. I just had something inside of me that, was in my age. It's not where I'm from. It's not where I am now, but it's where I'm going, and it's, just to let you know, you're in the right place. And, you're in the right place. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's overcoming that negative energy. You looked at the darkness and you smiled. That's the part that sets you apart from those people. When people were, well, people still need their night lights when they go to sleep, or whatever. You knew that light inside of you radiates great like the sun. That's that rises every morning like clockwork since when the earth was created. So, and it's just a part of your destiny. You are a portal to greatness, not just for yourself, but for a lot of people around you. So, I just want you to know that, it's just the crafting that you can do. It is just how you can create these beautiful, beautiful, amazing circumstances, situations. You can bend the rules. It's just like you can bend things to society, like on the Matrix. I don't have a spoon, but but when a kid, like the kid bent the spoon, you have that perception of reality. What is real. What is real to other people is so real to you, because you're seeing it, and you're seeing it from a very, very high perspective. Not that you're sitting on a high horse, not that you feel like you're better than anybody else, but that you are, you're like in circumstantial because of the situation that you're in, and you know how to handle it, you know how to maneuver it, and you know how to, you know how to get through it. So, and it's just the boundless angelic ancestral magic of the cosmos itself that you have, that is inside of you, that you can tap into, each and every day. So, but all right, folks, that is it for me on today. I am done with my rambling. If you guys want to book a reading, y'all know what to do. Inbox me if you are on YouTube. Just go down below, and just hit the little link. Hit my website, Soul of a Man 504, or go on Amazon for all my books. I have a new book coming out that is called Black Magic. I am very excited about this book. And it is very much so all about the spiritual journey. But with that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, please go back to the replay. As always, Mr. Soul of a Man 504, aka Demond Alvarez. And as always, folks, I'm out this piece. Peace.